Helix Energy Solutions Group played a key role in the BP Macondo oil spill response, providing assets and expertise to successfully complete one of the most challenging projects the offshore energy industry has ever known. Based on the lessons learned and technologies developed for the Macondo response, Helix has developed the HFRS, the Helix Fast Response System. The HFRS uses proven tools and techniques to provide the response capacity required to ensure the continued viability of offshore oil and gas production. The HFRS utilizes vessels operating full-time in the Gulf of Mexico with experienced crews. Contracts are structured so that in the event of a spill, the required vessels can enter spill response mode the moment they are needed. Key subsea systems for capture and transport of oil and gas are maintained in inventory at Helix's Gulf of Mexico shore base in Corpus Christi, Texas, where they stand ready for immediate call-off and deployment. The subsea components responsible for capturing spilling oil and gas and transporting it safely to the surface are the Subsea Shutoff Device, the SSOD, and the Intervention Riser System, the IRS. The SSOD consists of a hydraulic wellhead connector and dual ram block with an H4 mandrel profile up. The connector can be changed out to any other type of connectors via the use of adapters. The SSOD has a 13 5/8" through bore and 4 side outlets. 2 3/16" vents will be installed to relieve high pressure or modify flow rate, and all SSOD functions are ROV operable. The IRS consists of lower marine and emergency disconnect packages. The maximum bore diameter is 7 3/8 inches, with a well barrier 7 3/8" hydraulic cutting gate valve and 2 7 3/8" spring assist fail-safe closed gate valves. A pilot line hydraulic control system is used to remotely control the IRS functions and is capable of operating in depths of up to 5,600 feet. An upgrade conversion to a MUX control system will extend its capability beyond depths of 10,000 feet. The surface vessels tasked with processing spilled oil and flaring gas are Helix's Q4000 semi-submersible MODU and the Helix Producer 1 floating production unit, coupled with a storage tanker. The dynamically positioned Q4000 is a U.S.-flagged vessel specifically designed for well intervention and construction in extreme depths of water. The Q4000 features a multi-purpose tower capable of fulfilling all traditional derrick roles, 2 cranes with lifting capacities of 160 and 360 tons respectively, operable in water depths to 10,000 feet, and 2 heavy weather work-class remote-operated vehicles. In spill response mode, the Q4000 is equipped with a well test skid and burner to flare up to 10,000 barrels of oil per day and 15 million cubic feet of gas per day. The dynamically positioned Helix Producer 1 is a U.S. Coast Guard approved floating production unit with a disconnectable transfer system. The vessel is capable of rapid connection and disconnection from subsea facilities, allowing it to operate at multiple locations and seek shelter from severe weather events. The HP-1 is equipped with all facilities necessary for offloading produced oil to an accompanying Jones Act-compliant tanker, capable of lightering operations. In the first 24 hours after the Helix Fast Response System is activated, the Q4000, Helix Producer 1, and the MSV Express will suspend operations at their current locations and begin transiting directly to the spill site. En route, the Q4000 will begin installing the flaring system to prepare for the containment operations. Additionally, an oil tanker will be called to the site, as will an ROV-equipped vessel that will begin monitoring and assessing the subsea wellhead and BOP upon arrival. Meanwhile, a supply boat nearest to Helix's Ingleside, Texas shore base will load up the containment components not already on board Helix's response vessels. Additional equipment will be mobilized from identified industry supply bases. Within 72 hours, the supply vessel from Ingleside has delivered the necessary equipment to the responding vessels at the spill site, who have completed their initial ROV inspections of the subsea well. The Q4000 then fits the SSOD with the correct BOP adapter and lowers the device onto the BOP using the rig's ROVs. Once the SSOD is lowered into place, the well can be successfully shut in if the pressure is not too extreme. If oil continues to flow from the damaged well, the flow will be diverted and the IRS is then lowered onto the SSOD and connected to the flow lines, which will allow the Q4000 to begin flaring up to 12,000 barrels per day. Simultaneously, the Express will install the clump weight and buoy system to the Helix Producer 1. 96 hours following the activation of the HFRS, ROVs from the Q4000 and Express have successfully installed the oil export lines to the buoy system, at which point the HP-1 can begin transferring the captured oil from the Q4000 to the tanker and burn off any excess gas through its onboard flare boom. The Helix Fast Response System, oil spill response with a proven track record.